spoke with me in the presence of Lekon Yebanji.
Okay.
So now
let's move on very swiftly.
It's preposterous.
Let's move on very swiftly.
Should I be killed because I'm a civil servant?
Let me ask. Sorry, sir. Please let us. Sorry, sir.
Are you not today at the gent?
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir. Very violent on his own too.
Sorry, sir. We will have to move on. We will have to move on. Ashwaju. Yes. Let's speak with Ashwaju Kanri Oladapo. Now, you are the SA to the governor on legislative affairs and other matters. What's your understanding of the situation in terms of ACN members looking to defect to PDP?
Well, I first and foremost sympathize with people who sustain injuries, and I want to say that whoever has lost his life in a region for whatever reason, his soul should rest in perfect peace. So, and I congratulate you that you said you mixed death by the whisker. God will always protect every one of us. I think the issue before us is who perpetrated the so-called crisis. There is no denying the fact that there was a crisis in the region. But I think the issue before us now is my brother and the PDP in Ekiti State were claiming that the perpetrator of the crisis were ACN members. And particularly my brother mentioned now two things very important quickly. My brother said the commissioner of police in Ekiti State did not deploy police to a region, but that police came to a region from the office of the governor. Legally and morally, the governor, no governor in Nigeria has mandate and authority to deploy police. And from that point of view, I would not want to believe the story of my brother. Because the moment I listen to an individual and I see some element of falsehood, I tend not to want to believe the other story that will emanate therefrom. So the governor of the state couldn't have deployed police. And I know as a government that I serve under, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, who has untainted global credentials, would never have done that. Two, he said at that night, he saw the chairman, Chief Jidewe, the state chairman of Action Congress of Nigeria, at the point where girls were being shot at, for goodness sake. He himself acknowledged from what he told us that Chief Jidewe was one of the traditional leaders of a region. Apart from the fact that Jidewe is the state chairman of a political party who led his party for almost 3.5 years, wanting to retrieve the legitimate mandate of Ekiti people that was given to his party and was denied, and was leading his party through peaceful means and legal through court that never deployed gun at that point. Is it now that the region won 80%, ACN won 80% of the vote in the region in 2011 election, and a rerun election was conducted lately for House of Rep Oyetunde Ojo, and the ACN recorded 90% of vote, and Jidewe's party now is the ruling party in Ekiti State with the performance that is very discerning to all eyes to see. So under what condition will make a leader, a traditional leader of a community, a state chairman of a party, to now hold gun? I'm not an Nigerian, but I'm just analyzing what he told us. It's very curious. On those grounds, I will not want to believe the story of my brother. Okay. And in any case, yes, the issue is before the law enforcement agent to do their investigation. And the report of the investigation will soon come out. But let me quick to add, in Ekiti State, nobody could know this state more than those of us who come from Ekiti State. The PDP in Ekiti, look, let me tell you one thing. The problem we have always been having in Nigerian politics is more of intra-party politics than inter-party politics. And if I can take you down to memory lane, do like the problem we have in Yoruba race that almost culminated in the destruction of the Post-Republic was an intra-party crisis between the party led by Chief Obama Awolowo, the Action Group, that led to the factionalization of the party between Akintola and Chief Obama Awolowo. We have never gotten out of it. in Ekiti State. And like all other PDP in Southwest Nigeria, their intra-party crisis is so monumental. In Ekiti State, Chief Olubalade is leading a PDP faction. Second is leading a VP faction. First is leading a VP faction. In my town, when Fayose wanted to come to F1, it was the PDP faction in F1 that didn't wanted Fayose to come, and they unleashed on themselves. So how could they, within their party that was highly fractionalized, be accusing the ACN that is an abigail of violence? It's not. It's most.
So are you attributing this?
It is the faction within the PDP that were look. They want to outwit them. All what I want to is a gubernatorial aspirant, and 2014 is around the corner. Segun Oni has his own candidate, and the Fayose want to return to government house. So the three leading aspirants has their membership in all the local government. So it was a faction that never wanted Olubalade to outshine, that wanted to hijack those who are decamping. It was a factional intra-party crisis. By the time the report of the probe of the police come out, you will see, the Nigerian will see those who are behind
No, before the reaction, very quickly, do you know Mr. Adeomi as a member of ACN?
He greeted me politely here now.
Okay.
The Ekiti people will be listening to what we are saying.
Yes.
They know me, I have my track record. Okay. I was the deputy speaker in Ekiti State between 1999 and 2003.
Okay.
I was the commissioner of agriculture, under which the guy that was shot, JJ, he was a staff under the Ministry of Agri. So I know the guy very well.
Okay, so but do you know him?
I am seeing this guy for the first time today.
Okay, so is that true?
But that does not mean that does not mean that he does not look. No, I'm not saying look. That does not mean that he does not know me. That does not mean that he does not know me.
Okay, I don't want
membership of the party. Somebody I'm seeing for the first time today, I wouldn't have known his membership.
Ashwaji, one very quick one. Does this look like
this is ACN?
ACN,
the question,
that is most likely true.
No, I can't deny
this. Okay.
But the fact is that I'm seeing him for the first time today.
Okay, so we'll move
on.
But
that does not mean that he does not know
let's move on
because
very
he
quickly.
was polite to me when he got here.
Let's move on very quickly. Now, let me ask Right Honorable Femi Bamishile. You are a former Speaker of Ekiti State.
Yeah.
Which political party do you belong to?
I'm a PDP.
As a PDP member, were you aware of any member or members of ACN looking to defect or decamp to PDP?
Thank you very much. Now, I really don't want us to get out of the issue of that. Let me first start with my brother, Honorable Karuwi, when he did apologize here in front of the people of Nigeria, trying to apologize to those who were shot and to those, to the individual that is sympathized with whatever.
No, sympathize.
Okay, you were sympathizing with them, those who were shot. Unfortunately, this is about a week from now that this has happened. You have the executive governor of the state who never deemed it fit. One subject in your state has died. An aging mother, a septuagenarian, is in the hospital now. A 30-something-year-old kid is in the hospital, shot. Out of all this, it does really not matter what political party they're from, but we'll get to that. Is the executive governor of the state. I've seen my governor at a point in time go to Osun State to commiserate with people who died, but they had never done it or deemed it fit to do that in Ekiti State. That is one. The most important part in this particular issue is about this gentleman, Ayo Jeje. That's the individual we're talking about here, and others that are dying in the hospital who are being treated. It is clear that people in ACN wanted to decamp to PDP. I'm a deputy chairman of the party now, by the grace of God, in the state. And I know clearly that we have records. I've come to the studio now with records of what was written from the office of the party to the commissioner of police asking for permits. That went to the commissioner of police, the DPO, the station officer in a region, asking on this particular day, the 31st of March 2013, that people from ACN wants to come into PDP. And I was shocked, sincerely. I was not in town. I was on holiday with my family, my children, back in Cotonou. But when I got back, we found out everything that happened in the States. It's quite unfortunate that my brothers would come here, sincerely, and be talking in this manner. Ekiti, as we know, it is an homogeneous society, where normally we are seen as one. But I'm quite appalled by the kind of politics that we now play. for Honorable Karunwi and the commissioner to be saying that PDP is known for